Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's LeVert. Milwaukee with the rebound. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Here's Brogdon. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 17. Not a bad resume, guys.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one goes long. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Screen by Sabonis. It's LeVert with the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Knocked loose. Here's LeVert. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Dishes to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks leading by 4. 14 feet away. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Now here's Giannis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Portis. Middleton left side. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Here's Duarte, defended by Allen. Screened by Sabonis. Here's Duarte, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. McConnell against Holiday, taken away by Holiday. Pass to Allen. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
McConnell against Holiday. The pass to Duarte to stop the run. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Allen finds Giannis. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And one of the league leaders in steals and deflections, T.J. McConnell, explains how he causes havoc on the floor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He does. Boy, he is all hustle.
And undrafted back in 2015. But that energy and effort is what's earned McConnell a place in this league.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Brogdon and Lamb are the guards. Karis LeVert is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Brissett in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, "I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow." Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Here's LeVert. No good off the back of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 11. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period. especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award, the next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Here's Connaughton. Over Lamb. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hill with some nice D. Milwaukee leading by 12. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Craig against Antetokounmpo. Craig passes to Brissett. Count it. Brissett's got his first bucket in this one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. You take a look at McConnell, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. There's 1:47 left here in the second. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis sets the pick for Holiday.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
McConnell finds Sabonis. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Allen for three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Pacers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And yes, it's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Portis, the pass to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
McConnell against Holiday. Sabonis' screen on Holiday. Driving in. It's deflected. And he recovers it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Duarte. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shot's good by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 14.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And that does it for the first half of play. Milwaukee on top, leading by 14.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come on,
ho,
Kenny, catch the
hey,
wave with us. Ooh, that's
ho.
nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trail by 14, and Milwaukee looking at who they've got. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. Middleton against Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Allen with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Turner. Back to LeVert. Pass to Turner. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now here's Brogdon. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Holiday against Middleton. Knocked away. Stolen by Allen.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Brogdon kicks to LeVert. From past the arc. And Malcolm Brogdon good for 3. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Allen passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Nobody near Allen. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got 6.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now, here's Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bucks also changing it up. Wara checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Grayson Allen. It's stolen by Hill. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, George Hill has exceptionally quick hands. He does such a good job coming up with steals.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Caris LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Caris, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
Now, here is Hill, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Hill finds Antetokounmpo, just 5 to shoot. Hill drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Hood comes in for George Hill. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Bucks number 1, the Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Passes it to McConnell. Here's Brissett. There's the pass to Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Both free throws good from Craig. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Here's Nwora. Craig defending. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Craig finds Lamb. McConnell scanning the floor. Stolen. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Connaughton passes to Nwora. Here's Holiday. Hood setting the pick for Holiday. From the baseline. Count that one. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Over to the left wing. Here's Duarte. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy. All right? Come on. Let's go.
So more ball movement, Greg. That's what they're looking for.
Absolutely. When you over-dribble, you really do bail the defense out. The more you move the ball, the more it tires out the defense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard pair are Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brogdon with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. It's Allen on the wing from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Giannis. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now LeVert. Over in the corner, Turner. Sabonis kicks to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Holiday, here we go. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. LeVert with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. LeVert the pass to Brogdon. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Portis in the post. LeVert defending. The shot's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Pacers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Pass to Turner. Now here's Brogdon. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And Drew Holiday with the 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Chris Middleton. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Sabonis' screen on Holiday. Here's Brogdon. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.